Yes, I know I said 90-minute stops, I will try 60, but then life happened and I ended up being late, so sorry about that. Okay, no, I'm gonna be completely honest. So, sorry about that. Right, to be completely honest, I could have been back in an hour. I just, when I was about to go to start the streaming, my brain was like, oh yeah, I forgot to do this and that today. I started streaming too early. So here we are. But now finally we move on with the main story. About time. Let's see, install data profile of Luigi's entrance. Definitely done that. Completely new Wheel of Infinite mission. I've done all of them. But yeah, basically these requirements for study missions are there to make sure that you are not enjoying the main story, then you are actually engaging with the open world. But they do not ask for a lot. They basically ask, to make sure you have had a taste of the open world, and so you can choose whether or not to do more.
What should I whip up today?
And I suppose it is time for another cooking scene. You know what? Beef braised in wine sounds good right now. I don't drink, but wine cooking is actually pretty nice when you are sick. Surprisingly. And I could do with some cure for this cold.
That is a great idea!
I spotted the
Lindley! What is Lindley making?
Beef braised in wine. Hey, Tatsu. Why don't you relax and take a bath before dinner? Got one all ready for you.
Tatsu love nice and hot bath before eating. Did Lindley use bath salts? Color and smell is lovely, just like it. Lindley, this is not bathtub. This is pot of boiling wine.
Little Spud's smarter than he looks. I suppose I'm just gonna have to use regular old beef instead.
Lindley is not funny. Lindley is not funny.
That's what you get for trying to use a
Okay,
potato instead
everyone,
of
let's
beef.
eat!
Oh, that does look good. I will happily eat that right now. Especially having just eaten something far less appetizing.
I can't get over your cooking, Lynn. That was delicious.
Thanks, Gwyn. Glad you liked it. I hope it was enough. If I'd known we were expecting company, I definitely would have made more.
Yes. Then maybe Tatsu could eat full portion.
Sorry, pint size. What Gwyn lacks in stature, he more than makes up for with his monstrous appetite. He's kind of a pig.
Okay, first of all, I'm taller than you. And second, you just ate almost double what I did. Who's the pig here?
I'm assuming you didn't just come here to argue. What's going on?
So, we had this extermination order up around the northern coast. Some violent indigents that got a little too touchy-feely. Apparently banged up a few outfitters. Pretty standard stuff.
We're all prepped and about to head out, and then bam! Another job comes in from Commander Tank Top. I mean, I know we're the best and all, but seriously.
Sounds rough. All right, you take the indigents, and we'll take Vandam's job.
Thank you, Colonel. Let me walk you through the intel. These images I'm about to show you are from a probe in Oblivia.
Is that a ship of some sort? Can't really tell from that distance.
Yeah, it's hard to grasp the scale with such long-range images. Whatever it is, it's getting hammered.
Friends must do something to help poor ship. Tatsu will not stand for this injustice.
Says the one guy who never actually fights anything.
It's difficult to say for sure from this, but that craft on the right, I bet it's ganglion. It shares aspects of their mech design.
Our thoughts exactly. The assignment is to get there and confirm one way or another.
Well, if it's an enemy, it's all
We
ally.
don't know who built the ship that's under attack, but as the commander so elegantly put it, our enemy's enemies might be our pals. I'm inclined to agree. If we're gonna settle here on Mira, we'll need all the friends we can get.
That's for sure. Alright, thanks for the info. We'll take it from here.
Thank you, Colonel.
I suppose I am on the same wavelength as Annam. Oops, I have to invest. I have to invest in Millennium. Forgot to do that earlier. So hope my voice is better by next stream. Which will be in 2 days, so maybe. Alright, this takes 120,000. I was thinking it seemed to take a lot. Ah well, I'm already earning more than this 25,000. So it will only take so many recharges. I should wait all those heart to hearts, actually. After the chapter. I don't know how much time I will have left afterwards. Alright, we had to put this prof in order to accept the mission, so let's just have a start there. That came off. I mumble that so much. I know that my voice is not the best, the most intelligible at the best of times, that my accent is heavy and all that, but God, it feels so wrong to garble my words so much just because of the cold. Especially since it's been going on for so long already. I suppose there's currently no way to access that. Pretty sure I need a skull jump to get there. I thought I could make that jump actually. It feels like I just barely got. Watch this before nothing. But at least I will have tried, and that's what really matters. Yep. They thought about it. Oh well. An attempt was made. Let's get this the story chapter done.
The battle is on!
My
Cover
adrenaline's
fire!
rising.
Sidewalk!
Shadow strike.
I've been waiting to lash out!
I remember getting a skill powered by you guys.
Yeah, we're on top of this now.
You never stood a chance.
You're turning into a fine blade.
So
I'm
it's
proud
really
of you.
nice to be able to just casually take it down like this.
Welcome to Sandy Bum Canyon.
AKA Oblivia?
Huh? Olivia? Friends really name it that?
You know I said Oblivia.
Lindley, listen to Tatsu. This place always have sandstorms. Sands get everywhere. Therefore, Sandy Bum Canyon.
I mean-
Nopon ancestors name it just fine ages ago.
I see his logic.
Or does Lindley think she better name her than native Mirren peoples?
Yes.
What? No.
This is where we say yes.
Good. Tatsu accept Lindley apology and forgive. This time.
Like, I see where he's coming from. I didn't say that I
Strange.
agree.
There's nothing here. It was hard to tell the scale of it from the grainy images. But that ship should have at least been big enough to spot from here.
Yeah. Huh? Elma, look!
Another new Xeno species.
Hang on. Maybe I can pick up what they're saying.
Ah yes, the Manon.
Impossible! I'm telling you, just us is impossible, okay? Stop talking like that, would you? We have to do this, right? For everyone back on the ship. But how are we supposed to destroy the turrets? This place is likely crawling with ganglion, no?
So they're not ganglion, at least.
Yeah. It sounded like they're fighting against them to me.
Friends. Tatsu knows. Those are Manon. Manon appeared on Mira maybe year before Friends?
I know that sound. What is it, Elma?
Just Tatsu, the ganglion, and now these Manon. Don't you find it a little odd that we can understand these alien languages?
Good point.
That will be the logical assumption here, yes.
Right? Must be something like that.
But we haven't been using our comm devices when we've been talking with Tatsu.
Well, Tatsu is fluent. More or less.
Tatsu, did you study our language?
The Friends language?
What language are we speaking right now?
What language? Nopon, of course. Friends Nopon very good, by the way.
See? Xenoforms have different anatomy, physiology, different vocal setups in general. It seems likely they would struggle with our pronunciations. And yet here we are, conversing.
But if they can't even produce the sounds, this shouldn't be possible.
No, it shouldn't be. Unless... Our words aren't being perceived as sounds at all. Maybe our intent is getting across some other way. But how? Could it be something about this planet?
Sorry.
Someone sounds pretty intrigued, huh?
Well, what if it is some kind of new phenomenon? Aren't you curious to learn more?
Alright, now you're starting to sound just like Elle.
Okay already. Friends talk less, help Manon more. After
point.
all, Tatsu have reputation as hero pawn to uphold here.
Sure. Right after a quick snack.
You really should stop.
I'm not
stop
sure
falling
how
for
much
it.
we can help, but we should at least make contact. Agreed?
Like Tatsu doesn't you for just continuously falling for it. Bottomless pits are topographical features present in certain areas. If you fall into one, your party will be incapacitated, whether on foot or piloting skills. I like how the game has all of exactly one bottomless pit, and it needed a tutorial for it.
Stellar Ray! The battle is on!
And just because I can,
Starfall Blossom! Viral Horn! Okay, cripple them next! Make it count! This should work. Got it! Now take the shot and tunnel them! Lay down cover fire! Starfall Blade! You never stood a chance.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
literally just because I can. But yes, let's go. These squirrels need help. It's nice to come back to areas with higher level instinct.
I don't think they'll let us walk
That
away.
be on your own range. Actually,
Ray!
Stagger them with
considering the size difference, can you help this guy now?
Yeah! Now let's cripple them! This should work. Okay, cripple them next! Make it count!
Think there's
Viral
hope.
Horn! Balance Breaker!
Fire Carnival!
Starfall Blade!
Still can,
Reality Rip!
Astral Purge!
Shadow Strike!
Shooting Star!
Overhand!
Starfall Blade!
Sliding Slinger! Not
stagger me.
balance!
Starfall Rondo!
Side Sniper!
Okay, cripple them
Leave
next!
this to me.
Make it
I
count!
think there's hope.
Tidewinder! They staggered
Whoa,
me!
early
Intercept!
bird.
Stellar Ray! Haka! I
Move
feel
in and
sharper
keep the
than
rhythm
ever!
going.
They staggered me!
Right off!
Starfall Blossom! Okay, cripple them next! Make it count!
I think there's hope.
Starfall Rondo!
Sorry.
Starfall
Seem to get
Blade!
fired up.
Viral Horn!
Slide
Right,
Slinger!
let's send them running! Balance Breaker!
Fire
Jet
Carnival!
Stream! Cover fire! No Valibrium!
Volunteer!
Sonora!
Primer! Almost done, but not out.
Stream Edge!
Stellar Ray! Starfall Blade!
Shadow Strike!
Blade Blow!
I owe you one.
Thanks. Give me some of Blues player at it. You don't have to fight like that! Let me catch you up! Intercept!
Target in sight!
Starfall Blossom! Okay, nothing can phase us! Let's go.
Wait, why three coffers? Did we get any other enemies in the way? Well, that will explain why I was so tight. But even then, it wasn't exactly challenging. I guess that the level difference is about right. As in, the size difference is about right. One that size is roughly equal to 4 party members of the same level.
Hey, is everything alright?
Relax. Tatsu here to help.
No! More aliens! Yeah, look! They've got food, too! No fun takeout, yes?
Tatsu is not takeout or food. Humans are personnel to assist Tatsu.
Personnel?
Ah, no, Tatsu mean personnel favorites.
Then humans are friendly? Humans are not working with the ganglion?
Sorry for the scare. We're from a planet called Earth. The ganglion are enemies to us as well.
Enemies, you say? That means you're friends to the Menon, yes?
I've been thinking this all along, but like any circumstance I cannot help but pointing out, it is so goofy how your fourth party member just hangs in the back without saying anything. Like, I get that they couldn't, that it will have been hard to just figure it out a way to include every fourth character in the conversations. That's the reason why you are forced to take Lynn and Elma in every story mission to begin with, but it looks so goofy to just have them there instead of hiding them away from the cutscene. Like, they could have just edited it to have them take lookout point or something to justify removing them. It just looks so goofy.
We are Menon, you know. Ours is an advanced civilization. You can tell, right? The ganglion desire our technology. But Earth human heroes have come to save us, right? I'm right?
I hope so. Why don't one of you tell us what happened?
Oh, okay. I got this one. Let me answer this one, okay?
So basically they are children squirrels.
So this is where we are now, right? Our ship is hiding in that big crevasse, under the fog and stuff, you follow? But the ganglion have it surrounded with anti-aircraft turrets, you see?
Okay, so in other words, if we can destroy their weapons, your ship can escape.
Exactly. They have 3 turrets set up around the area. You see them now? We need you to destroy them all, okay? Please?
Got it.
It will be done.
We don't want the ganglion controlling the airspace here any more than you do. We'd be happy to help out.
You mean it? You'll help us? Oh, thank you!
It will be done. The anti-aircraft turrets targeting our ship are in 3 different places, alright? So make sure you destroy them all. Normally, a few turrets will be no threat to us at all, you know? But the surprise landing has made all of the measures go haywire. What surprise landing? You mean you guys crashing here like with it? You know what? No reason I can just use fast travel here. There's a reason now we went around unlocking so many spots. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that all leveling them by more than 10 levels, they will leave us alone.
I don't think they'll let us walk away.
Keyword more than 10 levels. Okay. That flinch status effects or got me good. Because that was the flinch, I was going to land safely, and then we got paralyzing me there. Momentum really should keep carrying. I get that this is an anti-cheese precaution, but still.
I don't think they'll let us walk away.
Oh, and now it doesn't trigger.
Starfall Blade! Battle is on!
Adrenaline rising!
Ghost Sniper! Starfall Rondo! Shooting Star!
Scream Edge!
Jetstream! Balance Breaker!
Bombardier!
Shadow
Starfall
Strike!
Blade! Spiral Horde on it! Lay down some cover fire! Fire!
Reality
Side! Afterburner! Starfall Blade! Sorry, but it was you or us. Let's go.
What is this? Low level.
Doesn't have to be like
Strike
this.
first.
Ray!
Ask questions later. Fire,
I've been waiting to lash out!
Shut up, slut!
Balance breaker! I'm really feeling it! Sideline! Rondo! Never stood it.
Easy.
One down.
2 to go. Let's move.
Yeah, okay. I see the other one. This won't take long.
What? They've seen us.
They see us and soon they won't.
Here comes some more idiots. Here comes some more idiots.
Well, I know you don't get all that many voice lines, but
Here comes some more idiots.
could you not choose the
Here
same
comes
one
some more idiots.
4 times in a row? Like you use it. I was going to say not use it twice in a row, and you use it twice more before I quote.
Hey! I need some heals here.
And we've chased them off. Fantastic, yeah. And the treasure for our troubles while we are at it. Oh. I see.
I don't think they'll let us walk away.
I see Tropas not there.
Cover fire! I'm in this now. Use an aura! Get control of the battle! Scream edge!
Number 2 goes boom!
Just one more left.
Let's get that proof while we are at it. I could have sworn I saw it there. I also saw a treasure here that I am now going to grab. Because I want to. But yeah, doing so much side content to send them meaning that I am massively overpowered for the main story. So what should be a tense infiltration of an enemy base ends up being more of a field trip. But here's the thing, I earned it, therefore this is completely fine. I already got plenty of tension infiltrating places during side quests. Okay, how do I get on top of there? Can I not?
I don't think they'll let us walk away.
Probably not.
Where did they all come from? Where did they all come from?
Oh? You.
Reinforcements!
Stellar
Watch out!
Ray! The battle is on! Cover fire! Starful Blade! Starful Blossom!
Upward hand!
Starful Violence! Okay, cripple them next! Make it count! Jet Stream!
Easy.
Go Valibrium! Everything's waiting to lash out!
Reality Rip!
Shadow
Strike
Strike!
Rondo!
Wish I was this strong and I needed to be.
Sliding!
Starful
Slinger!
Blade! Okay, cripple them next! Make it count!
You're on top of this now!
Strong Sniper! Stellar Ray!
Now that's how you take it. You can do it!
Starful Blade!
Upward hand!
Hawkeye! Starful Blossom! Okay, cripple them
Shadow
next!
Strike!
Make it count!
This thing up.
Early bird!
I guess so.
Oh yeah, I'm really feeling it.
Engaging! Lay down some fire!
Starful Rondo!
Uh-huh. Those are the scale weapons. That's good stuff. Maybe it doesn't seem like I can grab that note, that proof. So I just get the last turret. Is that one again on the starter? I guess it must be. Treasure. Reminds me of an automaton opus, actually. One of the new
Looks like we've got
weapons.
no choice.
Oh. I did not see that you guys were eye level.
Looks like I'm checking out.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. You guys, take it from me.
Reinforcements!
Here.
Watch out! I'm in trouble! Heal me!
Come on, guy.
They're not
Like and
finished yet.
live. Just leave him and leave. There we go. Okay, how do I approach that treasure without aggroing stuff?
I'm getting a bad news vibe. Cripple them!
I don't think I
Let them
can.
deal with this weather. It
Oh,
ends like this.
I am gonna assume that
I'm
was a
checking out.
gravity attack. Right, let's try this again. Let's try this again, being more careful in our approach. I feel like it's possible. It probably is. Easy. Escaping is another story though. But still made it. Easy. And can I grab that one while we're at it? Oh. I keep getting distracted. This game does that, but it's the nice kind of distraction, the enjoyable kind, not the yes, another Nordic broker side quest kind that Ubisoft has us accustomed to. I have fun doing this and that's why I do it, kind of distraction. Okay. I'm gonna assume that the treasure here is underground, probably in a cave. I don't know where the cave is, but it's probably in one. With that said,
Even stronger!
That's true on any planet.
free level. Love to see it.
I don't think they'll let us walk away.
Stellar Ray! The battle is on! Cover fire! Yeah! Now let's cripple them!
This should work.
Starfall Rondo!
Spiral Horse!
Starfall Blossom!
Scream Edge!
Balance Breaker!
Got him! Lay down some cover
Blade!
fire!
Shark Day just let me take it, but not complaining. Okay, you know what? While I am at it, let's just go to the end of the cave.
Starfall Rondo! This will
Stagger
stagger
them
them!
with a melee
Side
attack.
one! Starfall Blade!
Wait,
Okay, cripple them next! Make it count!
You're on top of this now.
Balance Breaker!
Well, Smith!
Spiral Hole! Got him! Lay down some
Shooting
cover fire!
Star!
Scream Edge!
Jet Stream!
Stellar Ray!
Slinger! Nice. Move in and do some damage.
I've been waiting to lash out! Shot it! Now take the shot and
Go
topple them!
Sniper!
Wild
Upper hand.
Starfall Rondo!
I'm taking point.
Side
Well,
strike.
let him! Lay down some cover fire!
Now this part I like.
Starfall Blade! Yeah! Now let's cripple
Early
them!
bird.
okay, these guys work like me for the level.
Cripple them next! Make it count! Starfall Rondo!
I got a workout from all that running.
Pretty well given. Fashion gear, what did I get? Huh. Anyway, arts is it? What is this? Lower HP, lower damage? Lower HP, higher damage? Yeah, I'm not sure I want to use this actually. I'm not sure I want to encourage you to use it. Shield wall grants barrier to all allies. I don't want to use this. I do want to use this though. And as for that, I'm not sure. But I want to use the topple inflating attack as a TP art. So this can get in there too. The big question is, do I put this on top of something else? Probably not. So yeah, this may as well be the final distribution of arts for her. Let's see. Reduces an art's cooldown by 10% when triggering a melee combo. Right now, this is absolutely within my wheelhouse. Reduces now cooldown by 50% when triggering melee combo. Yeah, that will work great right now. And I keep Synchron in place of Potential Booster. Push Potential by 20%. Not great considering what it's competing with. At least not yet. Right, I probably should review my arts. I will absolutely want to use this whenever I unlock it. But I have a feeling this is very late game. As for this, it's gravity damage, so... although I bet it's a really cool art, I won't be using it. Meanwhile... wait, why do I have two different gravity topplers? Melee gravity topplers? That's weird. You know what? For now, let's go with this. Yeah, this will go quite nicely. All arts at least level 4. I can always set others when I have to substitute them. Gameplay deeds or what? Oh right, for the bottomless pit.
What? They've seen us!
Where was the exit? Ah, here.
This damn weather. Somebody fix this!
I should relocate this one, actually. perfect distribution of melee and ranged weapon and that. Nice. Had a feeling, but wasn't sure. And that is the treasure, isn't it? Yes, it is. Meaning of them. Nice. Alright, let's take out this last turret.
The battle is on!
Appreciated.
Allow me to inspire you.
Rondo!
Sorry, but it was you or us.
Right. Done.
Right, that's the third one. That should be all of them.
The Manon will be thrilled. Let's head back and meet up with them.
Sorry about all the silence right now. I was doing my silent thinking for the arrangement. I probably can take either of those out. Wait. Yes, I can. Why didn't I use before? Ah, that will be why. Again, the thing is whether I could do it anyway, because all those damage sticks will be interrupting me, regardless.
Huh. No sign of the Manon anywhere. Where would they go?
Maybe back to their ship?
Friends, look! Over there! Boom booms!
Let's check it out.
How far away is this anyway?
It didn't have to be like this.
Here come some more idiots.
Stand away!
Fire for me!
Starful Blossom!
Hawkeye!
Starful Rondo! Starful Blade!
Nice! Move in and do some damage!
Waiting to lash out!
Sorry, but it was you or us.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Yeah, it's on top of that bridge. Figure that. Alright. Now, how far does this leave us from the actual destination? Right next to it, nice. And I believe that will be the chapter. If I remember correctly, this will be the chapter boss of that. Seriously?
We are not asking for anything. It is a command. Like it or not, you will help us.
You have such strange methods of persuasion.
This is the Ganglion way. It worked on Pro. It will work on Mano. Too much talk, Captain. time to kill. Yes. Kill one, then the others will obey.
Well, that was weird.
What? Who dares?
Just in time. Now go, quickly.
You saved us, yes? Thank goodness! We saw you take care of those turrets, you know? We owe you one. Big time, okay?
Earth aliens? Perfect.
Yes. Saves us the trouble of hunting them down.
That goes both ways. Alright, time for some mech battle.
They've seen us.
We don't mix of it all, but still.
The battle is on!
Allow me to inspire.
I owe you one.
Starfall Blade! Starfall Rondo!
Spiral Horde!
Balance Breaker!
Trash touch.
Side slash!
Starfall Blaze!
Side slash! Destroyed!
I'll
Move in
be
and
waiting to
strike!
lash out! Okay, cripple them next! Make it count!
I think there's hope.
Jet Stream!
Fire!
Lightning!
Ion punch.
Appendage
Hawkeye.
destroyed! Move in and strike!
I've been waiting to lash out!
There we go. Easy.
Woohoo! Dance of victory!
Need some more fanfare.
Damn it.
No. Raped my left arm. At least he wasn't the right.
Are you alright?
What? A friend is a robot?
I'm gonna block all feedback to the nervous circuits. Still hurt?
Wait a second. You don't remember anything about your body being a mimeosome, do you?
He's losing his biocirculatory plasma. I can't fix this here. Elma, I need you to contact the Mimeosome Maintenance Center for me. Ask them to have a Type 085 left arm and transfusion ready ASAP.
You got it.
I'm going to have to take you offline for a bit here, okay? We'll resuscitate you back in New LA. Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. I promise, okay?
Yep. We are robots. In plural. That was quite a twist the first time around. Like a massive twist. Also, this cutscene was the reason I decided to stop covering my face with gear. Because literally I was wearing super heavy armor here because ironically now, because I like how it made me look like a robot. And then he went through the entire scene without seeing his facial expressions as a result. And I was like, no more. I am not covering my face anymore. What if I need to see it in a cutscene? which is a lesson I took to heart for every game I've played since.
Welcome back.
So, how's that new left arm feeling?
No need to be mean. If it works, it works.
Man, what a relief.
You're lucky Lynn was with us. If she hadn't acted as fast as she did, you might have bled out entirely. We could have lost your whole unit.
Oh, it was nothing.
Before we go any further, I wanted to apologize. I should have realized you might have forgotten about this, but... as you probably noticed, the body you're inhabiting is artificial. We call them mimeosomes. MIMS for short.
Mimeosomes are designed to mimic human physiology as much as possible. The whole point is for us to forget about them. That way we can still enjoy the things we love, like cooking.
We're all like this. Every single crew member that escaped on the White Whale. All of us are MIMS.
But why would friends all become robots?
Well, just think about it. It could have taken decades to find a new planet to call home, or even centuries. We had no idea. Who would want to crew the ship if they knew they were going to grow old or die along the way?
I will say though, in that case, Lynn, why didn't you just make yourself an adult body? Like, I kinda get that you didn't want to cheat by giving yourself a newer, bigger body while you were still a child in reality, but if there was a prevision of spending more than 5 years en route, at which point you will have grown older mentally, why would you keep yourself in a 13-year-old body? Not that it actually matters, but in terms of gameplay, but just why? Of course, it's the kind of thing that you are really not supposed to think about too much. They wanted the character to be young, that's it, but still. Imagine though. Imagine if she seemed like a perfectly normal adult woman, like everyone else in the cast, and she just talked like she does and behaved like she does, like normal, without ever really bringing attention to her age, and then this is the moment you find out that she was actually 13 all along. This would have been a double combo of a shock.
Tatsu see Linley point.
Our actual bodies are waiting in the lifehold, in stasis with all the human passengers. We control our mimeosomes remotely from there. So you see, that's why it's so important for us to find and protect the lifehold. Our lives are on the line here too. If the lifehold were to stop functioning for any reason while we're still there in stasis...
everyone, including every MIM in New LA, would drop dead on the spot.
That reminds me, something else you should know. It's possible for us to switch to another mimeosome if these bodies fail or become too badly damaged. But the process requires equipment from the Lifehold Core, the central unit of the whole operation.
Meh! So what if Gangly and her big beasties smash Friends' robot MIMS?
We wouldn't be able to come back yet.
For now, we need to consider these MIMS as precious as we would our real, actual bodies.
How about that?
Don't get reckless out there just because you're in a mimeosome. That's an order,
How
here?
about that?
one last thing, and I need to try.
If the respawn mechanic was not as generous as it is, I will be so dead with how reckless I've been acting and how many stupid deaths I've been having.
Trust you all to keep this quiet.
Of course, I would have been more careful if I didn't know that the respawning wasn't easy, but still. There's have been so many times where I was not being stupid and I just got jumped by wildlife. Like the point earlier when I made that jump and because I flinched I fell to my death. I will be so dead if I didn't respawn.
It's sensitive info, so HQ has only been telling team leaders about it. We can't have a panic on our hands. The readout on Blade Tower. You've seen it? It's not some kind of special clock or anything like that. It's a countdown.
Yeah, I could have imagined.
Big number counts down to what?
The Lifehold shutting down.
What?
The Lifehold lost its power source when we lost the White Whale. It's been running on backup ever since. We need to locate the Lifehold and get a power source in place by the time that percentage reaches 0.
That is quite a huge backup battery, not gonna lie.
If we don't,
These bodies will no longer sustain us.
we'll die.
Not just die, Lynn. Die out. It would mean the end of the human race as we know it. The end of everything.
Well, on that cheerful note,
Okay, Rook. You good to go? Then let's report back to HQ. I'm sure the commander will want to hear about this himself.
right.
I thought there was another boss after this, and that's why I was saving my TPR to smash it. Oh well. It is what it is.
Working hard?
As part of the year-long colonization project, interstellar ships took off from a number of cities. However, we don't have any idea what happened to the others. All this time I thought that this will lead to a sequel game following a different ship, but I guess that was too much to hope for. We've been transmitting a signal from Ada in an attempt to establish contact, but we haven't had any replies yet. It's possible that we are all that's left of humanity. No, ignore that, we mustn't lose hope.
Welcome back. Your floppy friends here filled me in on everything. You did good. Just watch yourself out there, Big Shot. You're still new at this, and we can't afford to lose you. We only got so many spare parts to go around.
Feeling better, are we? You took a nasty hit, no?
He'll be fine. I patched him up myself.
That's great, isn't it? We were worried sick, you know? We're still new in town, so we don't have many other friends here yet.
Wait, then Manon will live here too?
Correct. The NLA government has reached an accord with the Manon people. A friendship treaty. It guarantees their safety and provides them a place to settle here in the city.
That's great to hear, Director General. I wasn't sure how you'd react.
We don't need to be from the same species to be able to recognize our common ground. Someone told me that once.
That was a lifetime ago. That's quite a memory you have.
A blessing and a curse, believe me.
So you're all stuck here too, right? We were just cruising along out in space, you know? And suddenly, our nav system goes all screwy, and we find ourselves here. Which is pretty weird, considering our tech is far more advanced than anything Samar's got. You saw how bad they wanted it, yeah?
Samar? I thought it was the ganglion that attacked you.
You don't know about Samar? Seriously? As in the Interstellar Federation, Samar? I mean, they only rule over a radius of 6 million light years or so of space.
6 million? But that would span multiple galaxies.
Well, yeah. The ganglion are a run-of-the-mill crime syndicate. Just one tiny part of Samar, you know?
Just one tiny part. My good man, in the spirit of our agreement, we'd appreciate any intelligence you'd be willing to share.
Of course, of course. We'll tell you all we know, okay? After all, we are friends now, right? We are, right? Friends? Earth human heroes will protect us, right? Because we live here now. Right?
Yep.
Oh, look, look! Here comes our little ship now.
And see what I said about earlier about the main story quest really being a way to introduce new elements in the world. This entire chapter was based, aside of advancing the story, was all about introducing the Manon, so that a ton of side content related to them will become available. But of course, actual story happened as well. And what a good bit of a story it was. Also, you guys really should have warned people, because considering the reason why we are in this planet, this is bound to cause panic. Overdrive unlocked. For some reason I seem to remember an overdrive unlocking during a fight. I guess they changed that. The land of Minion Tech gave a man a new vessel, and with it a new method of attack, overdrive. Accumulate 3000 TP to unleash this devastating technique. While it's active, your cooldown times will be shortened dramatically. The ship the man on life in is really something. We should speed things up in our home too. Why not try customizing our barracks? Access the customization center to change room colors, put up wall decals and more. New options unlock after meeting certain conditions. Sorry, I cannot do voices. Completing certain missions may result in Xenophon residents migrating to NLA. You might even see some of them start new arms manufacturing outfits. With humans and Xenos working together, there's no limit to how great the city can become. Word on the street is that the new arms manufacturer called Candid Incredible is coming to town. I bet they are packing all kinds of crazy tech humans couldn't even dream of. Head over to the AM terminal in Armory Alley to check them out. A new collaboration between Granada Galactic and their outfitters has just landed. A new outfit designed for mechanics is in sale now. Honestly, I've been waiting for this to finally come out. Hey, how about the shopping trip? You and me, what do you say? Approach a large device to cut the entrance select tower and press A to warp around the balance ship. Okay.
Hey!
Did you hear that I nearly got killed by the hangman? Thankfully some nice humans came along and saved me. Oh yes, a whole lot of stuff opened up now. And we don't have time to do much of any of it, sadly. Also, I'm pretty sure that after the next chapter is when we finally unlock the skills. Does that mean that I will take it easy and not do... that I will take it easy and not do the side content available? No? Of course not. I could, but... I could, but I won't. We've been around numerous galaxies, but this is the first time we've met anything like you know? You're all made of machines, right? And you make all this weird food, and your clothes are so... well, it's just very, very familiar, you see? Anyway, we're going to enjoy studying a pack of walking, talking mysteries like you one week. I hope you enjoy it as well, okay? We men are busting out our skills to help you guys out here on Mira, aren't we? We even started that candid incredible creation to supply you with weapons, did we not? And some folks like Herodot are placing our ship so we can head back into space when time is right, you know? What, me? Oh, I'm not as handy with machines as other Manon, so I'm sort of keeping an eye on them. Just to make sure no one gets hurt, you understand?
What? Well...
From their appearance, I will conjecture they evolved from some sort of amphibious creature. But they don't seem to require an aquatic environment, and their behavior has little in common with us amphibians. I wonder what evolutionary path could have led to the acquisition of such incredible intelligence. What fantastic research subjects they make. I'm thinking I should live on the ship of theirs for a while in order to study them more closely. It will also give me an opportunity to study some of the rare indigent specimens they've collected. I see that the feeling is mutual here. Oh, looks like there's 3 new people I can recruit. I remember who those two are. This one, not quite, but I have a feeling. But I have a feeling this is not another person I am remembering, so that will be... which will be this one, presumably. That leaves 5 unaccounted for, which might be new characters, I presume.
What? Ugh.
I may be a rock and tumble late, but believe it or not, I was once studying to be a biologist. Oops. I didn't mean to skip that. When I was a student, I was always off on one cross-country trip after another, doing fieldwork with my professor. We traversed jungles and deserts, hunting for rare animals and fossils. And when we find one, we jump up and down with glee, like children. You are in the right place then. My professor stayed behind on Earth, but I know he'd have been thrilled to come here and see all the unidentified species on Mira. Olivia can be real scary, you know? I was almost eaten by a giant marticle that lies on top of the twin arches. All we were hoping for was a nice peaceful voyage through space, you see? But then something went horribly wrong, and we got dumped on this freak show of planet with indigents on one side and then the Nagangli on the other. If you hadn't come along, we'd probably be in really serious trouble. We are just not as good at starting and fighting wars as you guys, you know? Making voices for these guys is fun. Shame that my thought is what it is. Hopefully by next stream is fine. Have you ever heard of Mira Life cards? They are these super awesome collectible cards with pictures and cool fighters about all the engines of Mira, you see? They sell them in packs of 5, okay? Oh, and there are regular cards that are kinda hard to come by. I guess it's hard to collect all of them without a little help from friends, right?
Listen!
Did you know Hyogon and his panel are going to buy gadgets and sell them in the shop? I guess they are looking for a location in Armory Alley right now.
Fascinating, right?
They are using mechanized bodies? That is so awesome! Maybe someone will let me dissect one and see how it works. Yeah, about that.
What?
During our voyage, I got my hands on many precious minerals, you see? But I have never worked with one as special as Millennium, okay? Depending on how you refine it, you can make it harder than iron or as squishy as a sponge. It is incredible, don't you think? So basically, it's the Vision versus Vibranium, aka the brightest BS material. There might even be a way to derive energy from it using fission. And this planet is littered with a miracle material. Mirror really is astounding, isn't it?
What? Listen here, okay?
I am working on a veritable super machine that can convert Miranium into all its low materials, you see? But once it is complete, we'll need more Miranium than ever, right? Literally oodles of the stuff. So I need you to sell me as much as you find. I filed a request with Mission Control. Look for Shimmery Side Financial Group if you will.
That's right, yeah?
Pizza really is the greatest, don't you think? You really should go to a pizza one of these days. So humans don't live in capsule pods? More like wide open rooms with lots and lots of stuff everywhere? I'm not sure I see the point. There is very much a point, I assure you.
Cool!
Super
Type data bros can upgrade all sorts of fun and functions, you know? That is very, very useful technology. Our empty storehouses have been filled thanks to this university for the humans, you know? We are very, very grateful. The Manon aren't exactly fans of creating things for people, you know? So when discussing chose to work with you to create weaponry, well, I suppose you'd say that not everyone was on board. We actually argued about it for some time. But in the end, we agreed that it would be unfair to keep back and do nothing while we put your lives in danger, right? So we agreed to start Candy Credible as a means of providing you weapons, you see? Things like Go Boom might not be our specialty, but Manon technology is the finest in the cosmos, right? So please use your products to save this city. Did you know that one of our finest technicians has moved on to the hangar under the administrative district? I think he decided to open a repair shop. You should be careful if you go to speak to the guy, however, he can be kind of touchy. Frankly, I'm not even sure you and he will be able to get along, but I hope you do, cause he could be a huge help to you.
Cool!
I was wondering how your species feels about us, Manon. I hear that some Manon have had unpleasant encounters with humans in the commercial district, you know? Personally, I just want to be friends with as many humans as I can, right? But I am a little bit scared of your kind, to be honest. I know, I'm probably being silly, aren't I? I mean, I'll never get along with you if I don't try. After all, you are proof that humans can be friendly, aren't you? So maybe if I try to problem humans, we might come to a mutual understanding. I wish it was that easy. Well, my job is to go tearing other materials throughout the others, you see? But it's very, very difficult to do this job without being discovered by indigents, right? I know I could ask Blade to do the gathering, but I feel it's important to explore Mira for myself. I suppose I may end up getting badly hurt one day, but those are just the race, aren't they? Good, Manon. If Alma travels through space, this is the only planet that's been dangerous to explore, you know? I wish I never come here. Sorry.
Hey there! Let me answer that!
I got a very good look at Mary when we met our emergency landing, you know? Wild rivals that are red as sunsets, great plains with ground as white as the snow. This planet is full of many wondrous vistas, is it not? I can't wait for a chance to feast my eyes on all the new indigenous materials is waiting to be discovered, you know? If you head to the far north of the Himalaya, you might even be able to explore these areas now. I have been. But thank you for the suggestion anyway.
Yummy, isn't it?
Not all men are pleased but that we are standing in this white planet, you understand? Still, at least none of them are starting revolts or demonstrations or anything disruptive like that. I can understand the ones who have families back on their work humble, but the others? Well, honestly, I don't understand how anyone can leave a planet filled with so much pizza, do you? But pizza's great. I just ate and yet I'm already craving more? So what? What's that? The cravings? Why, I'm craving another hot slice of Grenade pizza. A thick layer of grease, that savory stringy cheese, it's about the most delicious thing ever, I think. How can a punch to the taste buds like that be legal? You humans have stumbled onto something truly incredible. That I'm darling. I need to call Army Pizza right now and have them make another delivery in the sun. And I don't care how many times they have already been up here. That surely will not cause issues later. Too much business isn't always good after all.
Whoa!
Humans have an odd shape, don't you think? Their elongated torsos remind me of those cute little creatures inhabiting the oceans of the planet above. You see it, right? Well, I have not seen those creatures, so can say. But hey, I'm not against being out here. I wonder if we'll make more friends here. When we use it to wander the stars, we often had alien passengers, you know. Okay, that's the end of the ship, I think. It is a nice place. Aesthetically, it reminds me of Samus's gunship, which is great. Myself, Rutantan, and Tutura are the managed delegates on this particular voyage, okay? Rutantan is sort of like a manager, I suppose. He oversees our technology and decides what to dispatch where and right? Tutura is more like the business leader, you might say. He sells decks and builds the candidate incredible. He's also pretty good at it, don't you agree? As for me, I have taken it on my shelf to immerse myself in your culture by sampling your pizzas and engaging in casual chats like this one. So you took the nice job. Good for you. Okay, Saruyan, you've really impressed us with your attitude, you know? Now that we're all friends, we are free to walk around our ship. If you want, I want to. But if you don't walk around, I suppose you should talk to every last man and help the ones in trouble. That's what friends are for, isn't it? I am doing just that.
Right.
So the Sprung warriors were using weapons stolen from humans? That's a relief. We thought maybe humans had joined the gauntlet or something. A bit insensitive, but understandable.
What? Good job!
Sparkly, you're all so beautiful again today, are you not? Oh, I bet you should hear me say something nice to myself, didn't you? Well, it's a fairly important job, actually. I'll tell you the details soon, you know.
What?
My daughter Panier just loves human fashion, you know? But no matter what she tries on, it ends up clashing. Human clothes and man and bodies just don't seem to match quite right, I suppose. But Panier is no kidder. I believe she decided to go to the commercial district to find a man and compatible wardrobe. I hope she has good luck.
That's right, yeah?
Here the officers are working with Candidate Incredible to help create our new line of products. I guess Blade tools come in handy for certain things, don't they? Don't you think the ship feels kind of empty with no one but man on board? Mirrors come to the dump on in so many other fascinating xenophons, is it not? And since we're friends with you and you're friends with them, doesn't it make sense for them to come live on our ship? That will be so stimulating. I just love a good cross-cultural exchange, don't you? Under controlled conditions. And if the whole reason for our journey was to learn about as many planets and inhabitants as possible, then Mira is basically the motherlode, right? Pandan is the last man you'll hit yourself in the head for, correct? Is it true that I'll hit yourselves in the head, so the military salute? Is it true that he's thinking of signing a friendship treaty with an open? That will be swell, don't you think? Just imagine New LA working with those walking lances. Why does everyone see Nopan as food? Like, someone in the writing team thought that was a very funny joke, clearly. We never need to worry about emergency radiance again, you know? What an exciting time to be alive. I guess the emergency radiant joke is common in Japanese games for some reason. Wonder if there's any cultural background to it. When I was hiding from the ganglion, I remember hearing a big old noise, right? So loud, so loud. I think it might have been the sound of the city falling to me, yeah? Okay, that is the end of the ship, isn't it? Because it's almost time to quit for today. As soon as I drop my Millennium.
Well...
Yeah, that's it. So I guess I was companion visited by this street and the shadow of Japan, like, that is so terrible. Yeah, lots of quests to go on tomorrow. Lots. Candid Incredible. This man-at-arms manufacturer specializes in solid defensive gear and is aiming to expand its market with its lineup of electric weapons. I guess I should be trying to get a minimum at 3 to unlock the full range of products, but I should be trying to get to level 5 as soon as possible in order to have better options to buy from. Liveware series, we researched the humans a lot to come up with this ball piece, you know? Isn't it so avant-garde? Oh, and it works pretty well in battles if that's your thing. Also fashion first. Diets 3 series. Want to turn mechanoids into slag? Then you need some solid gravity weapons in your arsenal. Have we got something for you? These babies are too heavy for us to use, but they'll be no problem for you guys, you know? Very weird series. This defense is going to make your jaw drop, don't you think? Electrical attacks won't even face you. Oh, and if we mention that this lineup makes quite a fashion statement, trust us, I mean we are named Candid Incredible, right?
What's wrong? Great!
I decided to take a job with human arms manufacturer called the Grenada Galactic Group, you know? That makes the man and company Candid Incredible look a great competitor, I suppose, but you know better than to use their weapons, don't you? I mean, it matters which arms manufacturer's weapons you collate and sing around, doesn't it? You are practically walking billboards after all. If you have a favorite company, you should gear up with the products, right? That support lets them grow, which leads to new and better products.
What's wrong? Oopsie!
The men and clothes I wear are highly functional, you know? But Panier calls them boring, can you believe it? Are they boring because they don't show enough skin? I may have to press Panier for a more specific outline of hair standards, maybe? Speaking of, give out new gear. I presume that there's more options now. Or not. I figured that I was locked behind an iron. Oh, that's an assault rifle? That's very funny, actually. Ah, but they're electric. Still, I just might use them for super characters anyway. No new button savers, that's a shame. And as expected, these are electric. Shame that there's no fashion weapons. Because these look great actually. Okay, yeah, these are great for fashion. Which is the reason I am purchasing them. They are based on a school uniforms, I presume. And symmetric ones in that. Let's see, higher electric resistance, but lower pin resistance and no physical. So not particularly great. Unless the actual traits are great. This will not take long, but I don't have long left to stream either, so there's that. Alright. Uploading won't be the first priority. Next time I shall start doing quests, so I better get them from here. That being the case.
Hey!
I shall save. And call it a day. Sorry that this second part was quite short, and thank you for being here. Tomorrow I won't be able to stream. The day after, which will be Friday, I should probably have a bit of time, but not very long. However, Saturday I will be streaming all day again, and just in general be back more regularly than before. The Great White is over, and hopefully I will be better from my cold by then. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful night. Goodbye. Goodbye.